Hello, my friends. Welcome to a very special broadcast that I'm doing for somebody that I've known for well over 20 years. Okay, it's kind of funny. I met Alan Pariser the first week I was in network marketing. I was actually reading a book, Think and Grow Rich, at a Denny's near the West Palm Beach airport. Alan walks in. He's 19 years old. He sees me reading the book. Comes over, we started talking, so I've known him forever. When I first produced my first training program, actually the first person that I approached with it was a good friend, Jim McCune, who's got a great story, and then Ed. So we've known each other easily 19, almost 20 years. And I have to tell you, what an amazing man. Okay? We'll talk more. The abundant mentality that he has. So many leaders in companies, when they develop things, they don't share it with the rest of the company because they've got an advantage over everybody else. And over the last 12 months, I've been working with Ed. I've been working with his daughter. I've actually coached both of them, coached Alan, as well as a number of other top earners in Melaleuca. And I just want to say that you got a great company, you got a great story, and now you all have a great tool. Great tool. Well, let's just take a step back and let's cover the basics because, there are a lot of people, old-time network marketers, that are kind of anti-social media. They can't believe you can establish relationships with people. They can't believe you can build a business. And so we're going to be sharing with you some success stories of Melaleuca reps that I've worked with over the years that should change your mind. There is no faster, easier way to build your Melaleuca business than what I'm going to be sharing with you. If there was a faster way, I'd be teaching it. Now, I'm going to give you some advance notice. There are some changes that are coming in 2020. And for those of you that are leaders, this is going to give you an opportunity to kind of get a little bit of a head start, get used to it. And I'm talking about YouTube, right? Facebook has been using video for about 5 years. Facebook Lives, Facebook Stories, now Facebook Watch Parties. LinkedIn has been getting into the video field over the last 2 years. They have become Facebook for professionals. And I want to tell you, if you're not on LinkedIn, you have to go there because LinkedIn is better than Facebook. And some of the things we're going to show you tonight should convince you. Both of them have the capabilities for video, and coming in January of 2020, you got YouTube. So, you want to start thinking about having your own YouTube channel where you'll be able to make videos that will be compatible with Facebook and compatible with LinkedIn. This is great news. It's a long time coming, but this is really going to help all of you not just build a business, grow a business, but train your people. Now, what you're going to learn during this free webinar about Facebook and LinkedIn, first, why LinkedIn is better than Facebook to build your business, how to guarantee that your best prospects can see you, because most of you, believe it or not, are invisible. How to attract the cream of the crop prospects to you, and the 3 simple steps that you could take to enroll them. Now, everything that I am sharing with you is totally 100% compliant with all the rules of Melaleuca as it relates to social media. Now, the people you want to talk to on Facebook and LinkedIn fall into three categories. First, the people you're connected to right now and you actually know them. You're all familiar with the term warm market. You know, when you get into a business, the first thing they ask you to do is sit down, make a list of the people that you know. Well, guess what? Most of them you're already connected to on Facebook and LinkedIn. However, go through your Rolodex, go through some of your business cards, because there are a lot of people that you don't know. There are a lot of people that you know that you're not connected to. And believe it or not, when you open up your settings and you make yourself visible, they are going to come to you. Second group, the people you're connected to right now, but you have no clue who they are. You don't know them. We all get friend requests from total strangers. Most of them are trying to sell us something. And the third group are the people you're not connected to, that you don't know, but you want to know because of who they are and who they're connected with. The first group are warm market contacts. The second two groups are cold market contacts. So the more selective you are about who you talk to, the more successful you're going to be. Now, once you've exhausted your warm market contacts, every network marketer faces three challenges. Now, I know that Melaleuca is not a network marketing company. Let's be clear. You are a consumer direct company. And when you look at your comp plan and the way the company is structured and everything else, and I think it's brilliant, okay? The whole world, when you throw out the name Melaleuca, lumps you into the network marketing field. Okay? So when I use network marketing, consumer direct marketing, it's all the same. One, how can you cost effectively generate high quality leads of qualified prospects who are truly interested in a home business, specifically your business? Second problem, how do you quickly connect with them through social media? And the third is, how can I personally build a personal relationship with them so that they get involved in my Melaleuca business? Well, I've solved all of these three problems, and I've eliminated some other barriers for your being successful too. My Endless Free Leads mobile program does it, and it focuses on Facebook and LinkedIn and conversation, talking to people. There are other barriers that everybody faces, like being overwhelmed with all kinds of training options from all kinds of experts, struggling with what to say to a prospect, struggling when it comes to closing the sale, having no simple daily routine, and having no system to train their people so the business doesn't duplicate, and finally, spending more money than they're making to grow their business. So we're going to make all of these problems go away. Well, why should you listen to me? 24 years ago, I broke the code to a social network called America Online. I used their texting feature to develop a simple formula and methodology that helped me add thousands of people to a network marketing business in 18 months. 18 months. AOL had 36 million people. Since then, I've trained and shared the formula and methodology with hundreds of thousands of network marketers around the world, who in turn have trained and influenced the millions of people that they work with. People call this the Max method, and years ago started calling me the father of social networking. Now, I've made millions teaching network marketers how to turn their social network personal profile into a broadcasting platform that impacts millions of people and makes them millions of dollars. My track record of developing social media 6, 7, and 8-figure income earners in network marketing is legendary. And my mission in life is to help you and everyone with a strong desire to succeed become a top earner. Now, the fastest growing top earners in network marketing today will tell you they owe their success to Facebook and LinkedIn. They have teams of people enrolling their best new customers and distributors. They're doing it in less than an hour a day. And their new recruits are doing the same thing within a few days of joining their business. But no one is willing to tell you how they're doing it unless you're on their team. Your competition. So I'm going to show you how they're doing it and how you can do it too. So first, I want all of you to think mobile, because Facebook has a mobile app, LinkedIn has a mobile app, and most of the things that you want to do today can be conducted on a mobile phone. And Ed's 1, 2, 3 program, fabulous on a phone. I want you to think texting, because texting is the way you talk to people. And I want you to think video, okay? Because you can build your Melaleuca business anywhere in the world, and I want you to think big. Now, these moving images that you see on the screen here are what they call GIFs, G-I-F. A GIF is a moving image. We're going to talk about that a little. We're going to show you how you can dress up the conversations that you have with prospects, even dress up your presentations with GIFs. Now, Greg, I asked Greg to send me some little summary of what he's doing. I got to tell him, Greg is on his way to going to the top of Melaleuca. I work with a lot of people in my coaching program, and this guy, not only does he pick that up, but his genuine passion of working with people. This man was very, very successful years ago in another network marketing company. He's one of the top earners in the company. People in his team were making seven-figure income earners. And he decided a couple of years ago to, get back in the business, and he had to make a decision. And he looked at a couple of companies, and for a lot of reasons, he came to Melaleuca. And there are going to be a lot of people like Greg out there that will end up coming into the company because of some of the things that you're going to do. He sent me this 2 weeks ago. Since I've been using your training, here's what happened in 1 week. Started a new team member, and on the first day, they enrolled their first person, had several more lined up. All this with no experience in network marketing. In addition to this, on the next day, I started another team member, equipped her on how to connect and communicate with their connections. He connected her. You bring somebody into your business, you can help them almost immediately engage in the process. She's now beginning to reach out to over 900 contacts of hers that previously she was not confident enough to do, and all these contacts are already pre-qualified, interested in what we're offering. This can go nowhere but up. Been in the industry for 25 years. He's never seen anything like this. It's going to be a great year. So for some of you, and he just had a grandchild. So congratulations again, Greg. Now, James, interesting guy. He's probably one of the most fascinating people that I've ever worked with. Is in Melaleuca. He is a Top Gun instructor, okay? And he's building his Melaleuca business internationally. He's using the scripts. Past 2 weeks, he signed up 3 people with 5 more prospects. And he sent me this about 2 months after he had gone through the process, after we had coached, and he's still having a blast. Now, there's an easy way to build your business, and there's a hard way to build your business. Building a business doesn't have to be hard. I like easy. So let's be clear here. You don't need a list. Because a lot of people out there stress, you got to make a list. You got to make a list. No, Facebook is your list. LinkedIn is your list. You just have to go through that list and be able to filter down to the people that you want to talk to. You don't need a website. You don't need a personal website, because your Facebook page, your LinkedIn profile, those are your websites. And you don't need a blog. There's a lot of misinformation out there about how a blog is going to give you credibility. It's going to give you prominence, that you can establish yourself as an expert in a particular field with a website and a blog. Well, you could do that with a Facebook profile. Having a website and having a blog is not immediately duplicatable. You can't bring somebody into your business on a Monday and have them go out on Tuesday or Wednesday and set up a website and a blog. What I'm going to share with you can be done immediately. You don't need a funnel. That's the latest craze. What is a funnel? A funnel is basically what it sounds like. A system where you take people and you run them through a funnel. They stop at your blog, then they go to your website and all this other stuff. If you have a website, a blog, and a funnel, you don't have to throw them away, because I'm going to show you how you can use those. But with Eddie's system, you don't need those either. You're not going to need to buy leads. You're not going to spend money on traffic. You're not going to spend money on advertising. In fact, you're not going to spend money on anything. All you need to build a robust, successful Melaleuca business is a simple profile page on Facebook and a simple profile page on LinkedIn. Get the Facebook phone app, get the LinkedIn phone app, and then put 2 hours a day into this, and you are all on your way to going to the top of Melaleuca. Make as much money as you want. More important than that, help other people make as much money as they want. Social networks are a great source of free leads. I started with AOL, and every social network that came up after them, we've been training on them. But there are 3 things that make a social network great for prospecting and recruiting. Mandatory. First, the profiles. The profiles of users contain information that helps you identify a good prospect in advance of contacting them. Now we hear about Pinterest and we hear about Instagram, but they don't give you a lot of information about the person on the other end. Not that you need a lot of information, okay? But the more information you have about who you're talking to, the better choices you're going to make and who you're going to talk to. Second, a method of communicating with other users on the network. We're talking about texting, live chat, private messaging. Talking to people is what it's all about. And finally, a searching feature that enables you to filter through the entire population of users for prospecting and recruiting. But it's number 2, the method of communicating with other users on the network, that's going to be the most important part of this equation. Facebook and LinkedIn have all 3 of these features, plus many more. They are the best social networks to build your business on. The people that you want to bring into your business are on Facebook or LinkedIn. Facebook, 2.4 billion people, 95% of them are mobile. 64% only log on from a mobile device. LinkedIn, 600 million professionals, 63% of them are mobile. Now, here's what you need to know about LinkedIn. LinkedIn is Facebook for professionals. LinkedIn is better than Facebook to build your business. LinkedIn connects you with perfect prospects for your business faster. Their live chat feature enables you to text your prospects just like Facebook. You can get responses from your prospects in 90 seconds. You can make or share videos with your prospects using LinkedIn's phone app. And you can see if your prospect is logged on or in the last time they were logged on. And you can see when your prospect is reading your message or typing their answer. Just like Facebook. Now, do you want to talk to more people about your business every day? Do you want a crazy number of people hitting you up about your opportunity every day? Do you want your message box to be filled with people wanting to join your team? Then you simply must be on LinkedIn because your competition's already there. Every second, 2 new LinkedIn profiles are added. That means 172,800 new profiles every day. Means 1.2 million profiles every week. Means close to 5 million new profiles every month. So when you keep doing the same searches over and over again, your search results are always going to be different because new people are joining LinkedIn. LinkedIn is the lead source used by the top earners in your business, and it's been ignored for years. 2 years ago, I was out in Vegas, attended a company event that I had been working with for almost 9 years. 50 people in that company are $1 million earners. as a result of applying what I'm trying to teach you. A bunch of them came up to me because they had a breakout session on social media. There's 9 guys and girls up on the stage all talking about what you have to do on Facebook, or what they did on Facebook to be successful. And they're not giving away their secrets. They're answering questions. But people are coming up to me and they go, Max, why isn't anybody talking about LinkedIn? And I kind of smiled and I said, look, if you knew there were 100 women that were stay-at-home moms that were online working as a virtual assistant, and they would love a home business that generated residual income, that were within 25 miles of where you lived, would you be up on stage telling everybody about it? Of course not. I've been teaching network marketers how to use LinkedIn effectively for the last 10 years, long before most people knew about it or used it. And millions of network marketers out there today are afraid of it. They are intimidated by it, and some of them refuse to use it. So if by any chance your upline is poo-pooing social media, well, the only way you're going to convince a disbelieving upline, the only way you're going to convince a questionable spouse, because there's nothing harder to build a network marketing business, any kind of a business, if you got a spouse that doesn't believe in it and doesn't support you. The only way you convince those people is to start chalking up some sales, generating some income, and believe me, this is the way to do it, and this is the way to turn their heads. Now, I just completed a 3-month in-depth study on LinkedIn in our June, July, and August boot camps, and I can't believe some of the stuff I came up with. Blows me away. 600 million professionals, and they are literally a keystroke away from talking to them. Now, this 90-second discovery that we're talking about will empower you to get more enrollments. Some simple things that you can do. However, this 90-second discovery only works if people can see it. And they're only going to be able to see it if people can see you. See, most people are invisible on LinkedIn. They're invisible on Facebook. Why? Because the settings on both social networks limit your visibility. They restrict it. And for those of you that have been through a boot camp before, maybe 6 months ago, maybe a year ago, every time a social network goes through a major change, they reset everybody's settings back to the original default settings. So you have to constantly go back and make sure that you're as visible as you think you are. A profile, when it's visible, can help you build your business faster, connect you to more people than you know, and help you talk to perfect prospects everywhere in the world. But your profile only helps you if people can see it. Every day I talk to folks that have been on Facebook and LinkedIn for years. They've spent lots of money, no results. And I just tell them all the same thing. Experience is what you get when you don't get what you want, but you finally came to the right place. If you're angry because somebody sold you a bill of goods, you've spent thousands and thousands of dollars going down the wrong rabbit hole, chalk it up for experience. Because frankly, what I'm sharing with you is going to be the answer, not just for you, but for everybody on your team. Go from invisible to invincible just by being visible. Go from frustrated to successful just by turning on your pages to ensure that people can see you. So, my gift to all of you, just for being here, you got a message to download my Universal Profile Checklist, part of my Endless Free Leads program, and using it, going through it It will show you all the things that you need to know, all the things that you need to do to be visible. Now, my proven formula is behind the success of many of the top earners in every network marketing company today. 4 C's equal big bucks. Create a page, connect with people, communicate with them, close them. 4 C's. The key to being successful is to be talking to the right people. Now, my formula will have you connecting with perfect prospects, communicating with them about your business, and closing sales every single day. Now, when it comes to creating your profile, start from scratch or work with an existing profile. Create your profile. Fill in every section and make them public to be visible to everyone. Tell your story, not your company's story. Project the real you. Be genuine. Okay? Now, I'm looking at some of the messages here. And I'm going to actually, for some of you, I want to go and I'm going to bring up your profiles to see some of you, like Zija, Jessica. Now, Gail writes, so, and if anybody wants me to look at their profile, I'll be happy to do that. So Gail writes, so Melaleuca approves of Facebook pages, and it's a question mark. Now, let me help you understand something. You have a personal profile on Facebook, a personal profile on LinkedIn. There is nothing on your profile about Melaleuca. Nothing. As a matter of fact, when you follow my program, no one is ever going to know you're in Melaleuca. And we're talking about a personal profile. We're not talking about a fan page. We're not talking about a public page. Okay? As a matter of fact, some people that we work with are very prominent in their own field. And they don't want anybody that they work with to know that they're one of those pyramid people. No one will ever know. Your posts, your activity is all designed to project you as somebody that other people would want to know, and you're targeting a particular audience. Your profile is simple to create and makes you irresistible to perfect prospects. It's free to post and can attract a massive amount of people to you. Nothing about Melaleuca. Brings you instant results. Tells your story to everyone. The story that you want people to know. We don't have to put everything in there. Gives you immediate credibility. Is your platform for direct communication. It's your magnet to attract other people. And here's the best part. It works for you 24/7. So if you never turn your computer off, log into Facebook, log into LinkedIn, never log out. If you do turn it down, as soon as you turn it on. Log back into Facebook, log back into LinkedIn. Nobody says you even have to pay any attention to it. Just stay logged in and adjust your settings so everybody's going to think you're there. A great profile helps you stand out from the crowd. Attract your target audience. Be irresistible to your ideal prospect. And I want to introduce you to the concept of the chameleon strategy. You reverse engineer your profile to match your prospects. Proactively choose the best prospects. You see, you can go out and you could connect with people that you know in advance are open to talking to you because you share similar activities. Think quality over quantity. So your profile options are unlimited. It's like a piece of marble that you could do anything with. Anything. Now, once your profile is set up, everyone's profile page is unique from everybody else's. So when you start searching for people by profession, you're all going to get different search results. I call this your social network DNA because everybody's different. We're at different ages. We're in different marital statuses. We all went to different schools. We live in different places. All of these things make us unique from everybody else. All right, now we connect with people. First, the people you know, your warm market. Then we're going to reach out to the friends of your friends. And then we're going to reach out to strangers that you want to know. And now it's all about communication. Talk to people at your convenience. Identify perfect prospects. Qualify them by asking questions. Discover what their problems are. Identify their needs. Now, all of this is broken down for you in my Endless Free Leads program that you could study at your own pace. And of course, working with me in boot camp, we work with everybody and help them make sure that every part of this process is perfected. And I want you again to think quality over quantity. Close them. Talk to 5 to 20 people every day. Use your company website and business tools to present the business. And this is where Ed's program is going to play a huge part in building your business. Make a sale every day and then take your business to the next level by helping your new recruits to duplicate the process. Help them make their first sales within 72 hours. Now, I have been through Ed's 1, 2, 3 Go Green program. I looked at it a year ago. Looked at the different messages. I got to tell you something. It is, without question, the best tool for building a network marketing business out there. I'll tell you. It's phenomenal. Now, you have to learn how to introduce customers and develop directors or hire. It's seamless. It's a closed loop system. And so what you want to do is you want to send an email to system support at 123 Go Green. Okay? 1 to 3 Go Green. However, there are rules attached to this, okay? And again, when I went over this with Ed early in the year, and I was going through it, there was one part of it that, the part where you have to go through the video live with your prospect, okay? Now, the nice part about it is you can do it anytime you want. You can do it anytime it's convenient for everybody else. But you don't want to shoot out a link to this, okay, for a person to open it up and watch it without you being present. And so they got a brilliant system. When you send somebody a link, it only lasts for 24 hours. Don't abuse it, okay? So many people look at a social network and they go, oh my God, I got access to so many people. I'm just going to send this link, check it out. If you do that, okay, the 1, 2, 3 Go Green people are going to know about it. They're going to turn it off. If people complain about it, okay, that's going to get back to the company. The company, they'll throw you out of the business. And let me give you all some advice. If you find out, okay, that anybody's doing anything like that, okay, turn them in, because they are jeopardizing everybody else. I can tell you a couple of companies that distributors went crazy. They didn't do it the right way, and Facebook, LinkedIn, they shut down the links. You couldn't send them. So what Ed has done, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So here's the thing. For details, write to system support at 123 Go Green, but type in the subject line. Okay, type in the subject line 123 Go Max. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go max. Now, the reason you want to do that is so Ed's going to know that I sent you there. Now, I'm not financially attached to this at all. But, a lot of you are probably in other groups and other teams. And I mean, the man he's just got a phenomenal attitude. He's a leader with an abundant mentality. So don't mess around with this. Follow the way it was designed to be used. It'll take you all the way to the top of your business. It's complete. It's concise. It's compliant. Okay? Just like my scripts are compliant. There is nothing that I'm going to teach any of you that is outside the bounds of what you can do. And it's a very, very powerful presentation. But remember, there are rules to share the Melaleuca story and products with your prospects. Do not break them. Fabulous. And check out the testimonials at the end. Now, after somebody enrolls in your business, okay? After they sign up, teach your new recruits to duplicate the process and recruit their connections. Now, the most important part of this is qualifying them, determining that they have a need, discovering that you have a solution for what they need, and knowing in advance what their previous experience is in network marketing before you even talk about your business. And there's a reason for that. So once you discover they need what you have, they want what you have, now you pull out your 1, 2, 3, go green thing, you show them. And a lot of times, they'll take a look at it, and some people are going to love it, and some people are going to be a little reserved about it. And that's why we have a scripts book, because sometimes when someone says no, they don't mean no. They mean, well, not now. Or they mean, I got a couple of questions. But when you follow my scripts and you bring somebody into the business, you teach a new recruit to duplicate the process, recruit their connections. So there's a few simple things that they can do. Show them what to do and say to their connections exactly what you just did and said to them. And when they want to know, well, what do I say? You just say, well, scroll up and look at what I said to you. Show them how to repeat the process over and over again. I'm talking about getting them to the point where where you can use the tool. Okay? I'm not going to train you on the tool. Go to 1, 2, 3, go green. They've got training over there. They've got scripts. Build a duplicating team that grows fast. It's not what works in network marketing, it's what duplicates. And what I'm sharing with you works fast. Bring somebody into your business on Monday. By Wednesday, they're bringing in their friends. By Friday, they're bringing in their friends. No websites to set up. None of that stuff. Do you know it takes 90 minutes for the average person to respond to an email? But it only takes 90 seconds for the average person to respond to a text message. Sending a video and a text message produces immediate results. Today, 99% of your prospecting and recruiting and business building can now be done on your mobile phone. Now, there are 5 reasons people create a profile on Facebook and LinkedIn. 5. And knowing why a person created the profile in the first place helps you pick out the people you want to talk to. There are people on there looking for love, dates. They're looking to connect with their friends or make new ones. They're looking to network. Those are the people you want to talk to, as well as people that are looking for friends. There are also people that are looking for relationships. That's a wide range. And there are people there that are trying to sell. As a matter of fact, you could talk to any one of them. You could sell to any one of them. Easy to identify who you want to talk to on any social network because everyone with a profile is there for a reason. Their picture, profile contents, and visible daily activity and their broadcasts, it broadcasts their agenda. It tells you why they're there. So, Imagine being able to scroll down a list of people and being able to pick out the people who are looking for a business opportunity as easy as you could reach into a bowl of candy and pull out a green M&M. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip over here. All right. And I'm gonna bring some of your profiles up. So I'm gonna go with Gail. Gail, are you on LinkedIn? I'm gonna type in your name. And here's Gail right here. Okay? And I'm gonna go over here. And we're going to look at you up here. And it's not hard to pick out Gail, because Gail is telling the whole world, at least on LinkedIn, that you're in Melaleuca. Okay? Let me unmute you. Now, sometimes people flip out when I do this.
Hi, Ed.
Yeah, Gail is that? Yeah, Gail.
Hi, Max.
Welcome to Gail. Is how are you using LinkedIn to build your business?
No.
Okay. Well, you got a lot of connections, but what you want to do is you want to take Melaleuca off.
Right.
Okay.
I realized that just now.
Okay. And no, that's okay. And so what you got here is you're telling people that, Scentsy, Melaleuca, what did you do before you got into this business?
I was in that direct sales, Scentsy, which I'm no longer with. And before that, I was a real estate agent.
Okay. So you want to put yourself out here as a real estate agent. Now look, what you do is you categorize all of this as, your entrepreneurial business. We're not going to call it the name of the company. It's just an entrepreneurial business.
Right.
So you come up here and look at all the people in real estate that you could talk to. There's 9 million. 9 million realtors that you could talk to. Well, not only could you be talking to people in real estate, you could also be talking to people in the mortgage business. You've got 1.9 million people. Well, there's all kinds of people. You could come up here and you could show me all of the professionals who are looking for an opportunity. Okay? And there's 500,000.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that.
I know.
That's awesome.
Now, it gets better. Okay? So you got looking for an opportunity. If we use opportunities, IES, come on. You got 700,000. There's something off with the numbers, because I should be getting over 1 million. But the bottom line is, not only can you filter down this way, but you can come up here and you can say, show me all the people that are looking for an opportunity that, let's say, was in real estate.
Oh, cool.
57,000. Do you think out of these 57,000 people, you might be able to find a couple of people that might be, you think?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, but what we're not going to do is we're not going to reach out to these people and like, Elena, let me tell you, I see you're looking for an opportunity. Let me tell you about my Melaleuca business, blah, 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 blah. No. There is a streamlined strategy and a script that will literally engage these people in conversation to the point where they will want to know about what you're doing, how you're doing it, and in some cases you can make them beg you to give you information. Okay? And that's where you're going. So let's take a look up here at, now I can't do this. I mean, I could do this for all of you, but we got too many people here and we'll be here all night. So I invite you, come tomorrow, 9 o'clock or 1 o'clock in the afternoon, one of these webinars, and I will do this with everybody that's here. Let's take a look. This is an interesting name, SITA Loop. All right, so here you are. All right, now, what you put here in this banner can attract people to you or drive you away. Look up here, your URL. There's some subtle little things that you could do that will change the way people react and people respond to you. Okay? You don't want anything on your page that even gives people a hint that you're in direct sales and network marketing. No, it's not going to help you at all. Let's take a look. Okay, CEO. Right here. There's something that I'm going to show you to do right here with this that when you bring somebody into your business will cause your new recruit to start talking to the people. So let's come down here and let's look and see how visible you are. A couple of things here that are missing. Overall, it's not bad. Okay, the one thing that you really don't want to have, okay, as long as this doesn't reflect okay, see, nobody's going to ask you what you do if all they have to do is click on this and see what you do. So Ellie wants to know, what the heck do you say there in LinkedIn? Let's all right. Teaching today's network marketers and home business owners how to grow your business and tap into true residual income. Okay? Let's just come down here. I knew this was going to happen. Okay, Ellie, I'm going to unmute you for just a minute. All right, so let's take a look at the rest of this.
I got it now.
Okay, good. So let me ask you a question, Ellie. How has this been working for you?
You know what? I set it up, and I still don't get LinkedIn. I don't really go over there. I'm much more on Facebook.
Okay. And so how's Facebook working for you?
It's been good to me, and now it's getting a little more interesting.
Okay, well, now when you say it's been good to you, what does that mean?
Well, so as far as we've built our business so far, we've built it from Facebook.
Uh-huh. All right. So let's take a look. Okay. So you see now. Well, listen. If it's when you say it's help, you build. How many people would you say you're signing up in your business every week?
Not every week, Max. We did. We used to. Okay, and that's all slowed down now.
Okay.
So we used our warm market, like you said, from Facebook.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So for your warm market, that can work. Maybe.
Right.
The problem is when you decide that you want to go after the cold market, okay, and you start reaching out to people you don't know. So they're going to take one look at this profile and they're going to go, why is this person contacting me?
They're going to say she has nice dogs.
Well, that's true. That's absolutely true. And you could go over on LinkedIn. Okay, we could go over here and we say, you know what? I'm a dog lover. So show me all the people that own kennels. Because remember, you want to talk to people that know a lot of people. So there's 17 million. Well, no, you got to do it in brackets so that it treats it as one word. So let's see how many kennel owners are on. There's 704 kennel owners. Now, what kind of dogs are those?
Chihuahua.
Okay. I thought maybe it'd be easier to spell. So let's do poodle. Okay? So let's see how many people are on here that are connected to poodle. There's 3,500 people that are involved in poodles. You could do this with horses. You could do this with anything. But the bottom line is, when you reach out to people that you don't know, social networking law number 1 is what people see on your profile is what they expect you want to talk about. And when you get on LinkedIn, you're gonna get slammed with all kinds of people that are trying to sell you stuff.
Right.
Okay? And there's a way, we've got scripts for that too. So let me get back to this, and we'll circle back before we're done. So imagine being able to go on Facebook or LinkedIn. We're talking about people you don't know. Being able to identify in advance the people that are involved in other network marketing companies, advance the people who would be customers, and find the people who are unhappy network marketers or affiliate or internet marketers, people that are trying to sell things, and you know they're not having any success, right? Engage these people in a conversation, and literally in 30 minutes of going back and forth, discover that they've got a problem, offer a solution, bring them into your business. Facebook and LinkedIn are big bowls of candy. They are virtual gold mines of prospects that you could reach into anytime, as often as you like, from any place you happen to be. How many times can you pull out a green M&M? There's no limit. How many times can you pick out a red M&M? There's no limit. Connecting with the right people is as easy as picking a green M&M from a bowl. Social networking law number 3. Don't focus on making a sale when you talk to people. Focus on whether there's a sale to be made. And law number 4, listen more than you talk. The best salespeople in the business are good listeners, not necessarily good talkers. You control conversations by the questions you ask. Now, the real key to success in your business on Facebook and LinkedIn is to first realize that only a certain percentage of the people on them are predisposed, eager, ready, and willing to talk to you, buy your products, or get into business with you, and you know who they are ahead of time. Instead of wasting time reaching out to a bunch of people who will never buy your products, there are simple ways to find and perfect ways and means of attracting the people who want to buy your products before they're contacted by your competitors and they buy from them instead. It's a numbers game. So when you first begin prospecting, recruiting, and marketing, you have to qualify your prospects to find the people open to listening and responding to your message. You pick out the people. You qualify them by asking questions, and you close the sale with the people that need what you have, and the whole process duplicates within 24 hours. The law of numbers works in your favor because you know in advance that they need and want what you're selling based on their profile. So once you're connected, it just takes a few questions to move someone through the process. And when you ask the right questions, you'll eliminate being rejected and close more sales. The more selective you are about who you talk to, the more successful you're going to be. The more you have in common with someone, the easier it is to connect with them in the first place. And the more information they give you about themselves in their profile, the more open they are to connecting with a stranger. So having direct access to over 2 billion people on Facebook and LinkedIn means nothing if you're talking to the wrong people. By applying simple attraction marketing principles to your Facebook and LinkedIn activity, you can begin making sales immediately. Your Facebook and LinkedIn profile can become lightning rods, magnets that attract like-minded perfect prospects to you every day. So, again, if you know in advance that someone's a prospect before you talk to them, you're going to sell to more people. Identify perfect prospects by what you see and how they react and respond to you. So you don't need a crystal ball. But there are rules, just like there are rules in Melaleuca. There are rules and codes of conduct and terms of service that you must follow or they will terminate you. Okay, now, I assume your program teaches us how to create great content, attraction marketing. I understand we are attracting and building relationships. Now, you love doing videos, okay? Now, not everybody likes doing videos. But if you like doing videos, there are, we teach you how to do all of that. Now, the top earners in your business will tell you, if you want to be successful, you must talk to 5 people about your business every day. Okay? Now, you can do that on Facebook and LinkedIn in less than an hour. And if you want to be wildly successful, talk to 10. Well, you can do that in less than an hour. And if you want to go to the top of your business, rank advanced like crazy. I helped a woman go to senior director in 30 days. Talk to 20 people about your business every day. That's going to take you 2 hours. Texting is talking. So, if you know who's in your target market, they're easier to find on Facebook and LinkedIn. Knowing your target audience and understanding who you want to talk to will determine who you're searching for, how you'll engage them, and increase the number of people you talk to every day. See, it's about duplication. When I was working with that woman, I said, look, I can show you how to sign up 2 people a day. That's not going to get you to senior director. You got to bring people into the business and help them get 8. Okay? And if you know, you got to also know why they need what you have. The key to increasing your closing ratios is to talk to the right people. Closing more sales is less about selling and more about listening and solving problems. So if your prospect doesn't have problems and doesn't feel like they need your product, why continue to talk to them? The reason most people fail in sales or network marketing and lose a lot of money and time is they try to sell their product or opportunity to the wrong people. So look at it this way. You can't sell filet mignon at 2 cents a pound to a vegetarian. Your choice of who to contact on LinkedIn and Facebook is going to be based on your searching parameters. Their profile contents, the images they display, their obvious online agenda, the ease of making the connection, and the ease of communicating. Picking out the right people is easy. So what do they look like? Well, they're active, they're positive, they share similar experiences with you, they have similar interests with you, they share similar values, and they have a large circle of influence. Characteristics of a serious business builder. You know, when you bring somebody into your business, what's the first thing they tell you to do? Or when you make that list, they tell you, go down your list and identify the people, put a number next to their name. 1 to 5. If they possess all of these characteristics, there is a 5. Passionate about your products. Ambitious beyond their current circumstances. They want more than they have now. They're entrepreneurial. They'd rather work for themselves than work for somebody else. They've been successful at something, and they've got a large circle of influence. So, scroll down that list, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, next to the people that you know. And then, reach out to the 5s first. Reach out to the 4s. You'll never get to the 3s, 2s, or 1s. Business builder or customer is always a question. Both are easy to find. Business builders are the green circles. Customers are the reds. Your business grows faster with business builders. It's easy to identify a serious business builder, and it's just as easy to recruit a business builder as it is a customer. LinkedIn's searching features are going to hook you up with perfect prospects. Easy to locate prospects based on their profession. And you know when they're online. You can locate prospects that fit the exact demographics of who you're looking for. Now, the fast way to become a top earner is to talk to the people you know with large circles of influence, bring them into your business, and help them bring in their friends. A faster way is to talk to professionals you know with large circles of influence, bring them into your business, and help them bring in their friends. And the fastest way is to talk to professionals you want to know with large circles of influence, bring them into your business, and help them bring in their friends. Dave came out of a boot camp. Boot camps are trainings where we work with people in a group format. He signed up 4 people while he was in boot camp, and followed it up the next 3 weeks later by signing up another 6 people. Now, I don't share these with you to impress you. I want to impress upon you what you can be doing. Rhonda Collier is a top earner, and she's $1 million earner in her company. In our first coaching session, we opened up her settings, we made her visible, and we made a post. Her post blew up. 2 days later, she had enrolled 2 people. Actually, she enrolled all 5. Got her whole team in my next boot camp. She went from $150 a year to $750. Today, she's $1 million earner. She met her biggest business builders on Facebook. Chat function did it. Stefan sent me this. Since I started working with you, rolled 10 people in my business with more about to come in. 1 month. In the 4 years I've been in network marketing, I never found so many people seriously interested in network marketing in my business before. You're a great coach. I wish I found you 4 years ago. Okay, Sonny, building a Melaleuca business. His upline insisted you got to go to somebody's house and do a home party. Okay, that works. Home parties work. Home parties are good. Well, he's in Minnesota. He recruited somebody in Vegas. We showed him how to do a virtual home party. They came over to the house. 8 people attended. All 8 are in the business. 7 want to be business builders. 2 weeks, 30 people in his business. When you talk to enough of the right people, anything is possible. Eli, after a series of coaching sessions, generated $170,000 in 4 months over the summer. So how big is your business right now? Whoops. How big would you like it to be at the end of the year? How big your business will grow between now and New Year's Eve is going to be determined by 3 things. First, the number of people you talk to between now and then, who the people that you talk to know, and what you do that ensures maximum duplication and growth. So what do you want to be doing on New Year's Eve? Do you want to be celebrating? Senior director, anyone? Executive director or higher? There's no limit. Okay? Or are you going to be having a pity party because you think your business slows down over the summer? Okay? Over the winter. Your business does not slow down. Ring in the new year with a higher rank advancement. Ring in the new year by tapping in to Facebook and LinkedIn, only doing it the right way. If you're not having the results you want on Facebook and LinkedIn, the reasons are easy to identify and simple to fix. It's either the content and visibility of your profile, the people you're trying to talk to, or what you're saying to people. So remember, it's not what works, it's what duplicates. You can literally bring people into your business on Monday. By Wednesday, they're bringing in their friends, and by Friday, they're bringing in their friends. Okay? So the best part about this is what I'm sharing with you, it's not technical. All right? All you need is a profile. In our first coaching session with Bob, we opened up his settings, we made it public, and then we added entrepreneur to his profile. 3 of his friends saw it. They call him up. And say, hey, what's all this all about? He told them what he was doing. He sold all 3 of them products. I says, go ahead and post that on your timeline. So I can't believe this. After calling myself an entrepreneur on my profile, I had 3 old friends get my number from other friends. They all called me, wanting to know what I was doing. I sold all 3 products. Now, we are not posting things that are cause of actions, okay? We're not saying, you got to follow the rules, okay? You don't have to. You could post a joke, and people are going to react and respond to that, and you talk to the people that react and respond to what you do. In this case, he shared his experience. 25 people liked it. 29 people made comments. 8 more people became customers. The same thing works on LinkedIn. Now we have a birthday script that'll knock your socks off. Wish somebody an early happy birthday, signed her up as an associate. She came out of boot camp with 5. Ron is building a Melaleuca business. Somebody approached him trying to sell her opportunity. At the end, by asking the right questions, she joined Melaleuca. Once you learn this, you can do this at will forever. Whoops, I got some duplication here. Charlie was scared to death about Facebook and LinkedIn. In my first coaching session with him, we opened up his settings, we made him visible, we made 1 post. Okay? 1 post. He hears from an old friend he hadn't talked to in 40 years, ended up talking on the phone, signed him up in the business. Raphael signed 5 people using the formula. 2 are from Ireland, 1 in the UK, 1 from the US. Okay? Before he started working with me, he had a real problem bringing people into Melaleuca. Now he's on fire. Ron, oh, wait a minute. So far, we've enrolled 5. So far with 8 as our goal. Okay? Executive director, not only is the business growing, but it works. Eli is adding 1 person to his business. He was even doing it while he was in the hospital. Marissa, 13 recruits in 10 days. Now, I'm not sharing this with you to impress you. Again, I just want to impress upon you what you can be doing. And I've had the pleasure of working with Alan and known Alan for a long time. In fact, I did a training for him. Let me just kind of rebroadcast this for you.
Hello, everyone. This is Alan Pariser speaking. What you're about to hear is some great information from social media expert Max Steingart. I'll tell you more about Max here in a minute. The subject of this is how you can increase the bottom line of your Melaleuca business. And at the end of the day, after doing this for 26 years, there's several reasons why people don't succeed in their Melaleuca business, or they get to a point and they don't move forward in their Melaleuca business. A lot of that's mindset, a lot of that's attitude, but some of it is the ability to expand their contact list and reach out to new people. And with the advent of social media, there is a tool there that can help every single person expand their warm market, increase their contact list, and most importantly, find the right qualified people at the right time in their life who want to take a look at a real business, and multi-level people who are extremely frustrated with the businesses that they've been involved with in the past. There is a way for us to find those people and to bring them to overviews and to grow our business. There's an endless supply of contacts available to all of us on social media, and all of us can do it in less than an hour a day. The key is to finding some good coaching that can help us access that asset. And like everything else on the internet, there are so many self-proclaimed gurus, so many self-proclaimed prophets that swear that they can help you, and then it comes down to a $2,000 weekend, and it's a huge expense, and most people get nowhere. Well, I met Max about 20 some odd years ago, 1995-ish, and over the last 20 plus years, all that he's done is he's taught people how to expand their contact list using the internet and using social media. He knows what he's doing. He can teach you how to make new contacts, give you scripts on how to approach them that are within Melaleuca's guidelines for social media and how to increase the number of enrollments in your business and how to find business builders. By the way, just so you know, I have personally hired Max to coach me, and that, I think, over the last year has ended up in Sandra and I enrolling an extra 20 personally enrolled preferred customers and probably about 11 or 12 personally enrolled directors, some of which are director 3s and higher and climbing the ranks. So we know for a fact that this works and that this could be a huge benefit to you. And without much further ado, let me introduce you to Max Steingart.
Okay, now, my Endless Release mobile program, if you want to work at this at your own pace, it contains a fast start program, which will get you talking to people exactly as you're set up on Facebook and LinkedIn now. Then we've got create, connect, communicate, and close. We're actually giving away our profile guide because it drives me crazy that people are invisible. The daily routine, the scripts, and the secrets of closing the sale. And then we're going to be giving you 6 social selling strategies that produce immediate results. Our scripts book is not only downloadable, but it's virtual. It's online. So you can access it. We've got a table of contents. You could pick it up that way and you just go through it. And there's all kinds of scripts. Now, boot camp starts on October the 1st. Okay? October the 1st. And you could register today because what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you access to the recordings of our September boot camp. Now, every day I'm online working with my boot camp folks and my coaching students. Work with me in 4 2-hour group sessions, boot camp, how to create your profile, connect with people, communicate with them, and close them. It starts on the 10th, Randy, right? Those are the actual formal sessions. However, I am also available every day, Monday, 9 a.m., 4 p.m., and 10 p.m. Tuesday, 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. Wednesday, 9 and 4. Thursday, 9 and 4. Tomorrow, 9 and 1. Saturday at 11. You jump on these sessions. We're also, as soon as you register, okay, we're going to give you access to my boot camp. And we've already got the September boot camp. All of our September boot camp is here. So you could go in here, you could watch the September boot camp videos, jump into the Ask Max sessions. Every video has a document of what was shown during boot camp. So you can literally jump into this right now. You're going to get access to this. Our October boot camp, we haven't done that yet. So you work with me. With Endless Free Leads, all of our programs, let's come down here to Secrets of Closing the Sale. You could download the document or read it online. Make it bigger. You've got table of contents over here. Turn the sound off. And just literally go through how to close the sale. Same thing. With the scripts book. Print it out. Go over here, watch the... Now, for those of you that are students that already purchased this, okay, you need to... We just did an update on the 21st of June. Now, this is completely... So, these are between the 8 sessions and 32 hours over 2 weeks. So, you can go to maxsteingart.com/bootcamp. I put the link in the chat window. Register for Grace. I'll answer your question in a second. Register for it. Get both boot camps for $149. Just go to maxsteingart.com/bootcamp. Use the promo code GHOST, lowercase. Or do the combo. Endless free. Get the home study course plus 2 boot camps for $299. Now I want to show you. Let me. One of the things that we do, and this is something that frankly I'm really excited about, is, see, it's all about conversation. It's all about conversation, and so I need to find you go. Let's see, where is it? Oh, you know, I knew that was wrong. Okay. So what we do, okay, what we do is we're going to give you examples of exactly how this process works. Okay? And for example, what the Okay, so what we have, and this is what we cover in boot camp, we actually give you the scripts in action, taking it through the entire process, and then you get to a point in time where the guy says, yeah, a friend of mine, he was in, you want to find out their network marketing history. I was talking to a guy on here the other day who was trying to get me to join Melaleuca. I think he spelled the name right. I don't like it because they require you to buy $55 to $75 worth of products. So what we did was I jumped into Carl's account, and we have a whole explanation of the whole concept of auto ship. The guy comes back and he says, thanks for the lengthy explanation. You're the first one I've chatted with that has put it in a different perspective. He signed up in his business. So we have examples of, what do you say to somebody that has a bad experience? What do you say to somebody that's a life coach or a health coach? All right? And so you get to use these. We've got some great Melaleuca success stories. What do you say when somebody says, no, that's not for me? Like what happened here. Whoops. I've been approached by people before. Everything from makeup to CBD. What do you offer? I'm not opposed to hearing about it. Well, we addressed it and ended up signing the guy up in the business. So it's all, at the end of the day, it's all about conversation. All about conversation. All right? So, I'm going to end up putting this on YouTube. And I also have in addition to my Endless Free Leads program, I also have a coaching program. If there's anybody that wants to go through this process really, really quick, Shane loves it. Endless, okay. I also have a coaching program. If there's anybody, I only work with 35 people a month, one-on-one. So if there's anybody that's interested in my coaching program, just type coaching and your phone number in the chat window, and one of my staff members will give you a call. Where do we find webinars for tomorrow and Saturday? Okay, Gail, I'm putting the link right here. www.maxsteingart.com/webinars. Okay? All right. Now, on my website, you go up here to webinars. These are our live daily webinars. The new ones come up we post them up the day of the webinar. At 12 o'clock, this will turn. We do a special webinar on Wednesday. We do a free training on Sunday. You can get them right here. Okay. Anybody else? Ed, let me get that number down. Let me just stress, okay? Ed's 1, 2, 3 program is phenomenal, okay? But there are very, very strict rules, and there is a reason, there's a good reason why you want to watch it with your prospect. Follow, because at the end of the day, you want to sign them up. All right? Don't think, and this is, there's going to be somebody out there that's going to try this. And this is why it's so important that when you bring people into the business, that you train them. Okay? Because somebody is going to look to take a shortcut and maybe just copy the video and then just send out the link indiscriminately to people without talking to them. And let me just tell you right up front, they will throw you out of the system and you'll get thrown out of your company. Okay? It's not worth it. And that's why it's very, very important when you bring people in, show them the right way to do it, and you're all on your way to the top. Quality over quantity. Hope to see all of you on any of my webinars tomorrow, and just let me know that you're in Melaleuca, because I didn't catch everybody's name, and I will bring up your profiles and we'll do a little summary. We'll kind of give you a heads up on what you need to do to fix it.